This is Attorney John Teakell. I'm here to speak with you about SEC cases and SEC cases that are related to criminal cases. When I say the SEC, I'm talking about Securities and Exchange Commission. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is authorized to file civil lawsuits in federal court regarding civil fraud, that is usually securities fraud, sales of unregistered securities, and misuse of investor funds. Now, these are civil fraud allegations, civil allegations, not criminal, although the fraud allegations and the allegations about securities violations can be the subject of a criminal investigation, and they can turn into a criminal case. And we'll speak more about that in a moment. Now, often the SEC lawsuits are based on monies raised from investors from certain projects. The allegations sometimes are simply the misuse of investor funds, which often turn into the securities fraud allegations as well. Now, the SEC, again, is a civil enforcement agency. They seek injunctions, judgments, and civil money penalties. But understand that they are authorized to share their information with the U.S. Attorney's Office or the Department of Justice attorneys, which means if they've gathered statements, records, depositions, things like this in the discovery in the civil lawsuit, they can share that with the Department of Justice and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the basis of a criminal investigation. Now, the concern that a person in this situation has is if there are statements that are made in the civil case, the SEC lawsuit, these can be used in the criminal investigation or the criminal case. If a person is essentially forced to make statements pursuant to depositions or other discovery tools in the civil suit, then the criminal investigators could use that statement, those statements, if it works against the person's interest, to try to bring a criminal indictment, criminal allegations against the person. So if you have a civil suit, an SEC suit, or under a civil investigation by the SEC, you might want to try to stay or stop the SEC activity while there is a pending criminal investigation or there's one that's forthcoming. If you or someone you know is under investigation by the SEC or Department of Justice or the U.S. Attorney, call me, John Teakell, and I'll be glad to help you with it. Thank you.